Welcome to the orientation for executive members or their representatives who are first-time attendees at the National Annual General Meeting of the American Youth Soccer Organization. Thank you for taking the time for this review, which will walk you through the main agenda of the meeting and an overview of the issues which you, as a delegate at the meeting, will be addressing. These include amendments to AYSO's bylaws and rules and regulations, a proposed increase in the player registration fee, electing 4 members to the National Board of Directors, and electing the National President. Your participation is invaluable to the organization, and it is sincerely hoped that you will enjoy your experience. All executive members, interim regional commissioners of active chartered regions, area directors, section directors, National Board of Directors, and 4 special directors received a proxy mailing with details about the issues which will be voted on and the procedures for addressing those. A pre-numbered proxy form with the executive member's name was included. This is what the proxy form looks like. It is also posted on ayso.org for the convenience of our members, either to replace the hard copy which they were sent or to use if they were not included in the mailing list. If you are attending the NAGM, you do not need to do anything with the proxy form, though it is recommended that you hold on to it in the event that your plans change. Do read the 2 booklets to familiarize yourself with the voting procedures, the proposed amendments, and the candidates running for the Board of Directors and National President. If you are not attending the NAGM, it is important that you exercise your vote by using your proxy. You may choose to mark your form as a precast ballot and vote only as indicated, even if you send a proxy holder to the NAGM. Or you may give discretion to your proxy holder to vote as you marked or verbalized on current issues and to vote as they see fit on any additions or changes submitted from the floor. The deadlines for proxy submission by mail, fax, or email are set. By mail must be received at the national office by Monday, May 20. By fax or email must arrive by Thursday, May 23rd, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. On site at the NAGM, voting delegates and all carried proxies must be registered by 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, May 25th. The agenda for the NAGM is full with opportunities for networking with fellow regional commissioners and includes a networking as the theme for Saturday lunch. A review of the full agenda follows. Starting Thursday, early arrivers will be able to register for the meeting beginning at 2 p.m. At registration check-in, each person receives a goodie bag, meal tickets, the annual book of reports, and other materials. The delegate and proxy check-in room will also open at 2 p.m. for delegates and proxy holders to register their votes. Every voter must check in at the delegate proxy room. Both check-ins will close at 6 p.m. Thursday evening. Friday morning at 9 a.m., both registration and delegate proxy check-in will reopen. Registration will close at 6 and the delegate proxy check-in at 7. The 20th annual silent auction will also be open for bidders to bid on a variety of items, which will be awarded to the highest bidder on Sunday morning. Please bid often and generously. All proceeds go to our AYSO Playership Fund. From 10:30 until noon, see our National Board of Directors in action. This is a rare opportunity for those unable to visit the national office for board meetings to see how our leadership operates at the highest level. The board meeting is usually done in 2 parts, with everything open to the public except for the executive session, in which only the 11 board members, usually the National Executive Director, and occasionally invited guests participate. There will be an agenda, and you are invited to ask questions and participate in any discussion in the open session. AYSO's national sponsors and partners are important to our organization. Their support helps to keep registration fees low, and regions have the benefit of great pricing and service from them. Please visit their booths and show them your support in return. They will be open until 6 p.m. AYSO has restated its commitment to the strategic plan, and the leaders will update the membership on recent accomplishments and future goals. Learn how all of AYSO's members can work together to ensure the health and welfare of AYSO. Last year, the attendees at the NAGM were excited by a presentation called "REC is not a 4-letter word," which detailed the strengths of the AYSO brand. This year, there will be a new enlightening presentation Turn Off the Dark, which is a follow-up about AYSO branding from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Next will be reviews of the proposed amendments to the national bylaws and the national rules and regulations. There are 3 so far, detailed in the Proxy mailing booklets and online. Questions will be welcomed by all, and the opportunity to propose any amendments and changes will take place. Directly thereafter, a review of the budget, which includes a proposed $2.50 player increase fee, will be discussed. These are opportunities before the official business session on Sunday to vet the items on which you'll be voting and to hear from fellow members about their support or their concerns, and a chance for you to add your voice to those discussions. To end the Friday sessions, there will be an open forum with the National Board of Directors, the National Executive Director, and the National Office Directors. All topics are welcome for discussion, and these leaders of the organization are there to share your concerns, your compliments, and other. This is a unique opportunity to have all of these people in the same room who are anxious to listen to you. Then for some relaxing fun, a welcome reception sponsored by Shutterfly is followed by Soccer in America, a themed dinner at which many awards will be presented. Our 2013 Spirit Award winners, the VIP Enrichment Award winner, Region, Area, and Section of the Year, and more. If you're so inclined, wear the jersey of your favorite American soccer team, past or present, U.S. National Team, MLS, the new National Women's Soccer League, NASL, or even AYSO. Saturday morning starts with breakfast, and the delegate proxy holder check-in is open again. There will be only 3½ hours to register your vote or votes. It is important that you take care of checking in before the closing time. At 8 a.m., AYSO sponsors and partners will be opening to share their products with you until noon. And don't forget to go back to the silent auction and put in your bids. Bidding will end at 5:45 p.m. sharp. Be sure to place your best bids to help out our Playership Fund. All RCs are invited to join the National President, Paula Perez, for the State of AYSO conversation. The area directors will be together in an update session with National Office staff and national representatives. This is a unique opportunity to have a large number of the organization's middle management together to share items of interest and concern to AYSO. Caucus sessions begin at 8:30 a.m. for RCs, and there are 5 topics to choose from. Please be sure to use the time to visit a session which is of interest to you. 4 of the topics will be repeated later in the morning, so you will have a chance to visit an additional session. These caucuses are to discuss important issues to the membership and to find solutions where needed. From 10 to 10:15 a.m., the directors will meet with Paula to hear her State of AYSO message. Then there will be 5 caucuses to choose from, covering different aspects of the AD job, where solution-oriented discussions are the focus. Lunch on Saturday is an opportunity to network with fellow RCs and ADs. Sometimes the agenda seems so packed that it is difficult to find time just to converse, and this is that opportunity. If you have never attended a t-shirt lottery, this is your chance. It is controlled chaos. Just bring a shirt or 2 or 10 to trade for other shirts. Most shirts identify a region or a tournament or some other soccer-related event. Take home some unique souvenirs. Saturday afternoon begins the gatherings in which the business of AYSO is discussed. Do not miss the moving Memorial Day weekend opening session, which is a tribute to our servicemen and women. You will also hear from our President and new National Executive Director. Then the opportunity to listen to and question candidates for the National Board of Directors takes place. It is the beginning of democracy in action and gives delegates personal insight into those who wish to be the strategic thinkers and leaders of AYSO. Then from 4:15 until 5:15, the sections will be getting together to discuss section business, NAGM business, voting issues, and anything else on the minds of the membership. What a great opportunity to meet executive members from across your section. Directly thereafter, there will be an informal reception at which the National Board and National President candidates can meet face-to-face with attendees. Take this time to meet them up close and personal. Then those hardy souls who purchased tickets for the DC United versus Portland game will be loading buses to go to the game and will leave promptly at 6:25 p.m. The rest of the attendees are on their own to enjoy a free evening of food, sightseeing, and preparing for the business meeting in the morning. Breakfast begins bright and early at 7 a.m., and the breakfast will be topped off by an update from the National Games 2014 Committee about the lottery draw, which determines which lucky regions will get the first invitations to participate in the games in Torrance and Riverside, California in the summer of 2014. Be sure to check back at the silent auction room if you were bidding on anything. Winners will be posted and payments will be collected. The information desk will be open until 1 p.m. The general business meeting takes up most of the day, and this is the heart of the NAGM. During this time, the National Board will be elected, and after those results, the President. The proposed amendments to the bylaws and rules and regulations will be debated and decided upon. This is why the membership is brought together. The voting procedures will be reviewed in advance of the voting. A quick overview here shows how each ballot for each item to be voted on is in a different color. Light blue for the NBOD, ivory for the President. A green ballot will be used to vote on the player fee increase, which will have been covered at the budget review and will be discussed again prior to the vote. Yellow, violet, and orange ballots will be used for the votes on the 3 current proposals. The number of votes required will be shown prior to the vote. Bylaw changes require a 2/3, and rules and regs require a simple majority. Additional ballots are ready in the event that any proposal should arise from the floor. There are rules that govern the ability to bring up such proposals, and those will be explained. Once the business is done, it's time to party. A closing reception and dinner close out the night. The 1964 theme will inspire some attendees to wear the dress of the day and add to the fun and relaxation of the evening. Monday morning breakfast and a slideshow of the weekend start the day, and the last event of the weekend is another National Board of Directors meeting at which all are welcome. We hope that this overview has been helpful to you and that you enjoy your first of many NAGMs. Please take a moment to take down any information on contacts for details about the NAGM, questions related to your registration, travel, and hotel, or questions related to proxies and voting. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you at the National Annual General Meeting.